So we had some technical issues at the top of Talking Reds. It is John Gibbons here, which is a shame. Neil Atkinson was with me. He sang. You're going to miss Neil Atkinson's voice. I'm sure he'll do a repeat performance. Sorry for you in the future. But the first thing we talked about, and what you're going to hear us talk about now, is the Checkatrade Trophy. Liverpool playing that tonight. That starts with away at Oldham, which is the coldest ground I've ever been to in my life, so I'm expecting plenty the same even if it is August. So yeah, the Checkatrade Trophy starts tonight. Me and Josh are going along to see it. We talked about the squad, talked about who is likely to play, and then we got on to Harry Wilson, which is where you'll see the start now.
So you're annoyed you've not got Harry Wilson, that he's gone out on loan to Bournemouth?
Yeah, I just feel that, you know, they're not taking the competition seriously enough. Do you know what I mean? I'm currently texting Craig Cannon, who's on a course, seeing if he can get out early.
Can you get off your work course early?
Yeah, you know, you're trying to learn in that, but can you get a dart? Because I'm worried about the Oldham traffic as ever. So yeah, it is slightly concerning. I mean, I don't know who he's going to play, because
whoever he plays should take leg warmers, like Barnsley, circa 89.
Yeah, if it's 6 lads, 21 and under, so that's all I know. So you know, we'll wait and see on that. But
yeah, I mean, we've got some good ones of them. There's Sepp. There's I've forgotten his name completely. There's
Harvey Elliott.
There's Harvey Elliott. There's the other Dutch lad who's ace who came in and played against Wolves.
Hoover.
Complete blank. Keanu Hoover.
Yeah. I mean, there's. As well, I would say there's an argument that these lads will benefit from it as well. So sometimes when you have these kind of, you know, tournaments that the age group's a bit kind of blurry on, you know, Liverpool don't always like take them seriously or try and give younger lads a game or whatever. But there's an argument that Keanu Hoover, for example, could really benefit from going and playing at Oldham and seeing what that's like and kind of, you know, obviously, you know, with Sepp as well and with a few of them. Larouci is obviously new to his position, so I think there's a chance of a strong team tonight. We'll see how it goes, but I think, you know, they've entered the tournament for a reason. They didn't enter it last year, and then I think it was because it clashed with certain things and the programming didn't work out. This year they've gone for it, so they've gone for it for a reason. And I think it's to give some of these lads who are maybe they don't want to send out on loan, but you know, we're not quite ready for the first team, to give them some action against teams who will want to beat Liverpool, and that's it. You know, I don't know how strong Oldham are going to go tonight. You know, they've got obviously the league priorities and stuff like that as well, but whoever plays for Oldham will want to beat a Liverpool team tonight. So yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be real football. It's going to be freezing cold, and I can't wait.
Excellent stuff. Harry Wilson going to Bournemouth, interesting? Yeah,
it is interesting, it's interesting that there's no option to buy, so they've obviously still got faith in him being a Liverpool player. So I think this is a long-term thing, and I understand that people are saying, oh, you know, we're making the squad, you know, slightly weaker in the short term, but I think if you've got long-term plans for Harry Wilson potentially being a Liverpool player, then this is the right move, and I think so it's good news for him, because it shows that there's still an opportunity, albeit, you know, I don't know how big, and maybe the club don't even know, do you know what I mean, at this stage, to see how he gets on at Bournemouth type thing, but it shows that the club haven't, you know, given up on him, or given up on the chance of him potentially kind of being a Liverpool player, a proper Liverpool player, if you like, at some point. You know, Bournemouth's a good club. They play football in a similar sort of way to Liverpool. It's not quite as high intensity, but he's not going to be watching the ball go over his head. And so I think it's a nice move for him, and yeah, we'll see how he goes.
Putting them on a plate for Callum Wilson. That is the job. That's the thing to do. Next one is Van Dijk backing himself for the Ballon d'Or. He said in Graham Hunter's big interview, I've got it in there, that's what I'm looking downwards. I have no explanation why more defenders haven't won it. I can only talk right now. And he says you have to back yourself to win. If you know, and you know, if you don't know, one will. We will see, but people are already talking about it. Is a great honour. He's backing himself.
Yeah, I've only listened to the first 8 minutes of the interview, so obviously I've only heard Graham Hunter so far.
Yeah.
But
hi Graham.
Sorry Graham.
Get in, eh?
It's a cheap joke.
Yeah, but turn it round. I haven't got all day. They put it on in the office and I don't last the first 4 minutes.
But yeah, but you know, he is backing himself and fair play. You know, he's talking about the fact that, well, you know, it's not many defenders. I think the last one's Cannavaro, isn't it? When he was sort of flavour of the month last year in 2006, last one to win it. But why not Virgil? I don't think from an attacking point of view there has been necessarily an outstanding performer in the last 12 months. I mean, this is because, you know, partly because Messi set standards so ridiculously high for himself. For example, that, you know, when he does 40 goals at a Caldia, you're all a bit meh. Yeah. But he did 90 once, you know.
I know. It's some of the maddest things that have ever happened in football. I mean, it's all Leo Messi. He got 90 goals in a year.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think I'd forgotten it, then remembered again when someone reminded me the other day and checked, counted them.
I think this is one of the reasons why, like, for instance, everyone's dead blasé about, as an example, Lukaku. I was looking up some Lukaku stuff the other day, and he got 25 league goals one season playing for Everton.
Yeah.
That's the most that anyone's got for Everton. And then when he left, they were all like, he wasn't that good. Like, the most anyone's got for Everton since Lineker and Sharp in the mid-80s. He got 25 league goals, and they went, he's not that good when he left. It's crazy.
And no one's moaning about how Gary Lineker holds the ball up.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, no one's saying, yeah, all right, he's building all these goals in, but where's his link-up play? Yeah, exactly. No, it is right. And I think, I mean, Lukaku, for example, you know, in terms of, you know, is what he's done by his age as well is, you know, stands up to kind of any forward really, and so, you know, it is funny how no one seems to want him.
No one likes him.
Where's he training? He's training in Belgium.
He's an Anderlecht. Literally wearing an Anderlecht kit, running around, and Manchester United are refusing to comment. At least at the time we record this, they are refusing to comment. Which, you know, you think, I don't know, you've got to surely have a line. I love the idea they've ended up going, we haven't got a line. Yeah, I know. It's just bang on, isn't it? Poor lad. So when have you backed yourself and it's not come through for you?
Okay. I think...
Not that it's not going to come through for Virgil. I mean, I'm backing Virgil.
Most of the times when I was younger, I was quite a precocious child. Really? I'll be honest, Neil.
Seems unlike you. You're backwards while coming forwards.
I know, but as a child, I was even worse. And I remember I wanted to learn how to play piano, and Mum was like, "Oh, we're going to get this piano in the house, blah blah. You'll have lessons." And I was like, "Oh, great," because I wanted to learn. And then before we even got the piano, I put my name down to do a performance at the end of at the end of year.
This is tremendous.
At the end of year assembly or whatever, like at the end, like the last one of the year, like, you know, a couple of people that do different things and do like something. I can't remember what other people did, but you might do a song or they might do like. And I said like to like the teacher, like, put me down, piano, I'm playing a sonata, do a bit of Mozart, and then this was happening, and the piano hadn't arrived, and luckily a parents' evening, the teacher's like, "Oh yeah, John's doing really well, you know what I mean, he's good at his maths, blah, blah, blah. And we're really looking forward to him seeing his piano performance." And my mum and dad were like, "You sure you mean John?" Because he's not had a lesson yet. And yeah, so luckily, I don't know what I would have done on the day, I'd probably just tried to blag it.
That's absolutely tremendous.
So that's probably the answer. That's the kind of thing you were looking for.
That's a brilliant thing I'm looking for. That is backing yourself to the hilt.
Yeah.
Had 0 lessons, signed up a performance in front of whole school. Yeah. Is absolutely tremendous. The mural's exciting.
Yeah, the mural's really exciting. We've last couple of days we've been up to see it and to see it finish, and it is finished now. It's brilliant. It's absolutely huge, and one of the cool things is that you only have to spend a small amount of time there before people are coming to get the pictures with it. You know, kids are posing in front of it, just looking up at it, at the sheer kind of scale of it, and that's really nice. So yeah, we're looking forward to more and more people seeing it. I keep just putting Trent Mural into Twitter just to see their own pictures of it and stuff like that, and see what people are saying. And yeah, Friday night before Norwich, hopefully a lot of people are going to go down and see it. I've got to be down early on Friday and hopefully doing some stuff with Sky, and so I'm like, well, as soon as I've done that, I'm just going to go to the mural and just stand there and just watch people buzzing off it, and I can't wait.
Other things around the mural, one of them is Emma Case. She's launching a thing of pictures from Madrid. That's Thursday night. It's in Hotel Tia. Get down and have a little look at that. Also on Thursday night, and you can just about do both. Cy Hughes is doing a thing with his book, No Me or My. That is with Peter Hooton and Rafa Honigstein. Crossing over with Rafa as I'm leaving Liverpool, he's entering.
Okay.
It's a real shame, as I very much like a chat with Rafa. He's very, very good company. So anyway, that is Thursday night. You can have the very good company with Rafa in person, and Simon's book is good. Speaking of books, there's one back here which is fantastic. It's Runaway by Alice Munro. And Munro, if you haven't checked it out, she's a fantastic short story writer. I will back her to the hill. You've just got to read the front and the back here. Ali Wilson, Munro's stories, an actor sort of magic, a beautiful echoing collection and a demonstration of perfected and unflinching form. It is the absolute business, this book, and Alice Munro in general is a fantastic short story writer.
Wilson doesn't throw compliments like that away, does she?
Not cheaply. But there is also this, which can be said is the same sort of classic of the genre that Alice Munro's short story work is. It is numero 6 or 6, depending on your point of view, reliving a historic year following Liverpool Football Club. It's stuff that we've written for the website that's been tidied up, frankly, by Josh, pulled together and pulled into shape. Not tidied up that much. Basically, you know, the first line of Ben Johnson's ratings from Chelsea 1, Liverpool 1, Saturday, September the 29th, 2018 is lads, and no lad, the Wrigleys are back, which you couldn't argue with at the time. The Wrigleys were back, but it is the business. You can get it now through our website, and we will get people to sign it for you. It's got a lot of different people in it. I don't know if any one of the... What do you think? Do you think we're ever going to get one which everybody who's in it signed?
I mean, maybe that could be what we aim for, couldn't it? Maybe that could be a competition winner. But there was a lot of different writers. So it's basically columnists throughout the season, and then obviously Rob's previews, which are always fantastic. Neil's reviews, which are occasionally fantastic, and less said about the match ratings, the better. But it's all great stuff from the season. Josh has worked really hard on it and pulling together kind of a little bit of a best of, really, as Neil says, tidying up a little bit as well and presenting it in a really nice form. That'll be nice to kind of look back on for years to come. Really,
you can't click the website all your life. So yeah, forward from Clive.
Yeah, Tilsley doing the business as ever. Yeah, really nice of him. He's written really well on Love. Stealing Neil's one of Neil's things there, but we'll let him off.
He's Clive Tilsley, he can do what he likes.
But yeah, no, it's really good, it's really smart, and if you buy it through our website as well, the first 100 people who buy it will get Make a Stream from 1314 free as well, which is signed as well, so that's a good incentive to buy through our website as well. So
you're not signed as well, are we?
Yeah.
Oh God, there's going to be a pile of them on my desk to sign.
Yeah. Okay. It's fine.
Alright.
Yeah, you know, it'll be a nice half an hour for you. Put Graham Hunter's podcast on.
And we may or may not reach Virgil over that period of time. What else have we got?
I was just going to say, yeah, so the AnfieldWrap.com/shop, if you go there, you can get that, and we've got a really good sale on loads of merch as well. So loads of reasons to give us your money.
Loads and loads and loads of reasons indeed. And subscribe. Everything's fantastic. I can't wait for the start of the season. John Gibbons, Neil Atkinson, Talking Red will be with you every Wednesday on Last One.